Masquerade ban. Ebonyi lawyer raises alarm over alleged abduction and assassination attempted by Deputy Speaker Onah and cohort. An Abakaliki-based legal practitioner, Adagba-Ajah, accuses Deputy Speaker of Ebonyi State House of Assembly, Chinedu Onah, of abduction and assassination attempts to his life over his appearance as lawyer to Omebe Ogene Masquerade Group. Chapter 2 of Nigeria's Constitution, 1999, Section 21, Part A, directives on the state shall protect, preserve, and promote the Nigerian cultures which elevate human dignity and are consistent with the fundamental objectives. However, despite the huge cultural heritage of Ndudjogu clan, the reckless action of some masquerades in the area, especially the ones paraded by some youths who hijacked the processes, as most of them may not have acquired traditional inclination of masquerade as required culturally to make one qualified and matured in the obligation, which has contributed greatly to the cause of these prevailing disputes in the area. Addressing newsmen on the developments, an Abakaliki-based legal practitioner, Barrister Adagba-Ajah, alleged that his life was being threatened by the Deputy Speaker of Ebonyi State House of Assembly, Rt.Chinedu Onah, and the reign of Umogudu Osha Autonomous Community in Ohaoku local government area of Ebonyi State, Prince Uchenna Aliega, for serving as the barrister defending his accused clients.
So let them bring their own lawyers, not attack and intimidation at my house in Abakaliki here. Around 4:30 in the morning of 10th October 2024, 3 policemen came to my house and they knocked in my house. And they told me, I come out, my wife come out and ask and picked, and they say they are policemen. They call me Rt.Ajah. I come out and peep into the door. I open my door because I see they are policemen. I asked them what is the problem. They told me that they were sent from the police reporters to come and arrest me, that I should follow them. I told them that they should especially that I'm a practicing lawyer and I have a matter that my clients are still there in the police headquarters, that we have a matter for arraignment today at the magistrate court. So they said no, that I must follow them within that time. I said no, that I will not follow them. I raise voice, I shout, I call many people in our yard, let them come, that I will not follow them. I don't know the reason why they want to take me. Now they say they wanted to drag me to the, if I cannot follow them, they will drag me, and I requested for a warrant of arrest, which they did not show me. They did not show me any warrant of arrest. So I said, okay, as a lawyer, as they were trying to drag me, I said, let them leave me, let me wear my trouser, because I'm wearing a short boxer then. I wear my trouser and wear my clothes, and I follow them. They dragged me to the motor, a black Toyota car with inside, with white decoration, with a red decoration inside, the black cover. They took me, instead of taking me to the police headquarters as they said, they took me to Ukwachi in along Enugu Abakaliki Expressway, and took me inside the village in Esa North. Till then they reach when the motor cannot move again, the motor becomes stopped. They are making calls, answering calls, series of calls. The motor cannot go out, it cannot move on. We are there for almost 2 hours inside the bush there, until they start making calls. They bring a Toyota Hilux, white Toyota Hilux with a covered plate number belonging to Rt.Hon.Chinedu Onah, because I know the motor. It's one of the escorts Hilux that follows him when he's going and anywhere he's going. They bring it and brought me back to CMU, Commissioner of Police Monitoring Unit, Liberation Estate, Abakaliki, and dump me there. They did not make any official statement whether I am arrested, the petition they wrote against me, or the offense I committed. They just dumped me there. The policemen there keep me in the counter and said that I should wait till my IPO will come. We waited. It is at that place that they informed me. Immediately they dumped me. The policemen there asked me if I have any problem with the Deputy Speaker of Ebonyi State House Assembly. That is escort team. Because it is from there that they informed me that the police that came and arrested me were escort team from police in the escort team of Rt.Hon.Chinedu over Onah. I'm not aware. What I think is that normal police, but they told me that it's the escort team, and it is his own escort vehicle, that white vehicle that they used to dump me there, belong to him. No, I know that one, but they confirmed what I'm suspecting. They dump me there and go. I'm there for almost, they restrain my movement. They seize all my phones. I'm not calling nobody. I'm not making calls until around 12 in the afternoon. Monitoring unit, Liberation Estate, did not do me any bad thing. They did not attack me. They did not beat me. They give me seat that I should sit in the counter until my IPO come. We waited from all the IPO. When all the IPOs in the Liberation Estate come, all of them deny knowledge of the matter. That did not. None of them is aware of the matter. That they have to call the people who brought me here. That they are not aware. No petition was written against me either in the office or in the Commissioner of Police, Ebonyi State offices. Yes. So they said that I should wait for their commander. I waited for their commander. When their commander come, then he see me, identify me, because I have done many matters with him, and we are friends. Later I reached there, he called me, Barrister, what's the problem? I said, I don't know, they come and drop me here, and they were waiting for you. He said that they don't have any case against me. Nobody wrote petition against me. He did not order his unit to come and arrest me. That none is not aware of the matter entirely. That I should come out from the counter and they come to his upstay and stay. That I am not under arrest. OC, CMU told me that no petition nobody wrote petition against me. He did not put me under arrest, and they know, and they did not order his men to arrest me. There's no petition against me, and I thank him for the good job. He treated me well. He said that I should come to up and stay. I stayed there till my brothers, they are looking, they are all my wife and my brothers, they are went to all the police stations in Abakaliki. It is in the court that they meet Rt.Hon.Chinedu, who informed them, where he directed his voice to keep me in the presence of my wife, that they keep me at the commission, that they should go to CMU Liberation Estate. That is where I am. And they also have told them that in case of they need money to bail me, that they should call him. So when they come, they do not collect any money from me. I do not even make any statement in the police. So after that, it's also Rt.Hon.Chinedu told my wife that if I write anything in WhatsApp or online, or I make any press statement, that they will kill me. I said that I will make statement, and I have to take necessary actions to make sure that the right thing is done. I want to make it emphatically clear that Rt.Hon.Chinedu, Onah, and his group wanted to kill me, assassinate me. They abducted me, took me to inside bush in Ezan North. If not because of interventions and calls, when the information goes out, they would have killed me. There are rampant killings of people in Ngbo. Even as I'm talking to you, there's information that some people were abducted and killed.
The legal practitioner argued that no law in Ebonyi State Constitution nor internal security law that had classified masquerade procession or being a member of masquerade group as criminal offense or cultist activity, added that he had filed this petition to the Inspector General of Police and the national leader of Nigerian Bar Association, and also copied to the Ebonyi State chapter of the union. He appealed for quick intervention of Governor Francis Nwifuru and security agents to reverse the threatening excesses of some stakeholders and groups in Ngbo, especially relating to practices of the people's inherited cultural heritage, to promote peaceful coexistence for the interest of all.
So I've written a petition to the Inspector General of Police on what is happening. My client have been arraigned when I am away on Friday because they were arraigned with this charge. My clients were arraigned with a charge number 598/202. They were arraigned for breach, causing extreme fear and unlawful society. And I don't know who they are causing fear to. I wrote a petition also on behalf of my client to also the Office of the Inspector General of Police. I also wrote a petition to the National President of Nigeria Adagba-Ajah, the umbrella body that I belong, because as a practicing lawyer, I'm a member of Nigeria Bar Association. And they have copied that petition that I wrote to the NBA national body to the ABAKALIKI branch of the Nigeria NBA, leaded by Chief SAD. I will also going to give more briefings when I meet him again. I'm pleading with the general public. I'm calling the executive governor of Ebonyi State, His Excellency Chief Builder Francis Nwifuru, to come to the aid of Ebonyi people. Sections of the Constitution provide for states to ensure that all their cultures are maintained. It is a principal policy of the state government and the federal government and local government to protect and preserve their culture. And I challenge anybody to come out that I said no law in Ebonyi State today that makes masquerade group a cult group. I want the state government, the federal government, the Inspector General of Police, the Commissioner of Police Ebonyi State, and all the relevant body to come to my rescue. No, they are planning to kill me because I'm doing a civil matter. I don't have any personal issue with either Uche Alega and the Chinedu Onah or his group that warrant them being abducting me and taking me to inside Ezanot. Do we have a police headquarters in Ezanot? Or do you have any police headquarters in Ukwach inside the forest? They want to go and murder me and dump my body there so that they will not see my corpse.
Reacting to the development, Deputy Speaker of Ebonyi State House of Assembly, Rt.Chinedu Onah, in an audio record, as he said he can't appear on camera at that time of the meeting with newsmen, debunked the allegation of attempted abduction and threats to life of Barrister Adagba-Ajah.
I don't know the guy in question about the alleged abduction, that my people abducted him and took him to the police station. I can't reconcile that. If anybody has ever kidnapped anybody and after the kidnapping, the same kidnappers will take you to the police to keep you there. Let the public reconcile that. I don't have anything to say about it, but I don't know him. I've never had any personal issue with him. No quarrel, no phone call, no discussions. So whatever that would have prompted my sending people to abduct him, I wouldn't know. If he has no pictorial evidence of what happened, and he cannot say authoritatively this is the thing, then he should answer the questions. If I have security aids I can provide them all for him to come and look at them and tell me who amongst them came to abduct him. If it is a vehicle, there should be a picture or any mark on the vehicle that made him say it is my own, the plate number. There are ways of identifying a vehicle.
The state lawmaker, who said they have banned masquerade to parade along major roads and major markets in the area by Ngbo leaders, council to curtail the excesses of some masquerades in the area whose activities were hijacked by some alleged criminal elements, inclined individuals to intimidate and dispose people of their valuables. Honorable Onah, who said some members of Ebonyi masquerade group, including Emmanuel Ebonyi, James Awoke, Ifeanyi Onwe, and others, who are accused of flouting the directive of Ngbo Leaders Council not to parade masquerade in Ngbo Market, were rearrested by the State Police Command Headquarters, who are handling the case over their refusal to yield to the intervention of some stakeholders to resolve the disputes amicably back home.
And then if he sued Ngbo Leaders Council, the matter is in court. Why is anybody talking about it? Why not allow the court to look at the matter and decide who is wrong and who is right, and then take it off from there? And that's just what I want to say. I'm not the president of Ngbo Leaders Council. I am not either a member of the executive council or whatever. So, you know, who right now, what we need is that peace. And then considering everybody is shouting of hunger, and yet people will come to the market to sell, and in the name of masquerading, you come and disrupt the activities. Are you now helping them or pushing them into poverty that are trying to come out from? If it is not helping, we said stop masquerading in the market. We are not saying you should stop culture. I've talked about that before. It is not when you say masquerading is our culture and the criminality involved. I'm not the tradition. I'm not the eldest person in Ngbo. I will tell you if it is our culture or not. But when that time comes, they will talk about it. My own is let your own human rights not stop another person's human rights too. Where your own stops, that's where another person begins. Another person's own begins.
Corroborating Honorable Onah, the resident of Umogudu Osha community, Prince Uche Alega, who also denied his involvement in the alleged abduction, attempt and threats to life of Barrister Adagba-Ajah, stressed that he intervened on the day the accused Ogele masquerades were arrested for flaunting the order of masquerade parade in Oko by Ngbo leaders as masquerade from the own community to resolve the matter.
To the very fact that one barrister, Adagba-Ajah, is accusing the Deputy Speaker, myself, and others of infringing on his inalienable human rights and trying to abduct him and very many other frivolous allegations. Let me first say that I want to appreciate you for giving it a thought that you should give me opportunity to respond. This response will avail me opportunity equally to either admit or tell my own part of the story. And my story is very simple. Personally, I know him, but that is from afar. And what made me to know him is equally crisis, because I think he is thriving crisis in his own community of Kwa, but they have crisis, and he aided a criminal to run away, even in the presence of a magistrate in the court. So that is how I got to know him. We were not schoolmates, both in primary and secondary and university. We were, I don't know the school, the university he went and graduated as a lawyer, so I wouldn't have anything to do with it. We've never crossed paths in business, in religion, in social activities. We've never crossed paths. So he has nothing against me that I will say this is the reason. I don't jealous him for his position as a lawyer or a solicitor to a group. I don't envy him for any reason, for what he has amassed for himself as wealth.
Prince Alega, who blamed the masquerade crisis on excesses of some individuals who had ignored the norms and ethics of traditional practices as it was done in olden days, noted that the leadership of Umogudu Osha and Ngbo in general are disposed to reconciliation if the accused individuals could repent and reciprocate to peace offer initially provided to them.
and the masquerading activities in Ngbo is taking a very, very ugly path, and that they should confine themselves in the playground where naturally the tradition used to be for entertainment. And when Ngbo people started saying this, I was the youth president of Amalgamated Ngbo Youth Forum that championed the implementation of that that instruction. Then it was not legislated over, and that was about 5 years ago. 3 years ago, I ceased to be the president, and I have nothing to do with anybody that is doing anything he's doing. Only that when the matter became worse, our reverend ministers were being attacked, maimed, teenagers, girls, vulnerables entirely, were being attacked consciously, deliberately. This activity of masquerading turned into cultism, turned into robbery, turned into money stealing and every other thing, drug. And so no society will grow and watch its values being traded off on the altar of social vices and criminality. And it was legislated over by enacting an edict of the local council of our local government prohibiting these masquerading activities in major roads and major markets. And that was in 2023. Number two, the House of Assembly, the hallowed chambers, rose from a resolution of the Assembly to say that in, I think it's not even in Ngbo alone, in other places, that the activities of these bad boys in masquerade is becoming unbecoming, and therefore it should be a statewide stuff. Particularly in Onah, that road masquerading, major road masquerading, and major market masquerading should cease. And so the Ngbo Leaders Council came again to speak on this matter in an enlarged assembly and issued sterling instructions to communities. Take it this way, that it is community driven from that resolution. And so I had to take responsibility as the region who is acting for the traditional ruler who is next, to take the message back to my people, and I did, telling them not to do the otherwise, that it has become criminal for you to do masquerading in market. And if you have been in Okwombo market on a market day, you will see how commercial activities strive, how human traffic jam, how even wheelbarrow cannot pass, and you now take masquerade. And instructively, they didn't come in masquerading, playing drums, singing music, dancing to the readings. They came with serious charms, weapons, arrows, shotguns, and dengons into the market. Having told them not to come, they defied the instruction, and somebody saw them on the way and told them that if they will meet with stiff restriction, that there is security in the market. I was not there. They came into the market and they were arrested by the security. I was not there. I met them when they had been arrested. When I was involved was when one a man was told to carry the chance that he came because he dropped it. He was refusing, and I helped force him take the chance along with him, and they were arrested. In my own benevolence and magnanimity, I helped to beg Ngbo people, because they are still my subjects, to release them, and then pledge that they will not do such a thing again. What is this claim about human rights? When your own right is respected, you should equally respect another person's right. Because when your own right stops, another person's own starts. And so when I begged that they should be allowed, they obliged me that opportunity of discussing with my subject. one of our brothers, Chinedu, got intervened and I was able to communicate with the matter in our own way in our community because we are talking. And we all agreed, and I was in the company of the PSP that day. It was an early morning meeting, and we all agreed and fixed the date. They didn't come. They didn't show up because it is said that we shouldn't wash our dirty linens outside, and then mine was to use a carrot stick approach of beating your subject with left hand and cuddling him with the right hand. And so all of a sudden we now saw that on a social media, a social media trial, and then subsequently going to court. And I was the first respondent or accused, and others. And we still felt it is not necessary to flex muscles. I have no hand in it. It was they have not served me as we speak. It was police they served and they responded. And it is sub judice to now talk about the functionality, whether it is correct or not correct, whether it is criminal or not criminal. It would be sub judice to say so. The court or courts are there to determine who is culpable, whose right was infringed on. And so that is my story. I don't know where he lives. I don't know where he stays. They say the barrister Adagba-Ajah. I don't know him from a close. I knew him from a distance, like I've narrated before. That's my story. If police arrest can be translated to the abduction, then it means that the society has collapsed into a dungeon. How on earth one would say that we mandated them to convert from traditional religion to Christian religion? If it is on tape, if it is on written agreement, they should be able to provide that. But I have said before that we gave them the right to operate traditionally, culturally, the masquerades, the way, and most of them, for record purposes, that cult, that Omebe cult, involves, and you start from Credo, they initiate you. You take their oath. You graduate to the masquerades and then the atamas and all the rest. But most of the guys that are doing it now will never say of a truth that they are in that cult. As in they took the oath. They do it in the name of cultism and that they have arrived in cultism. Having subjected the interrogation of religion diversity to what I have said now, I will come straight forward to say that I asserted, and my input is that I begged the Leaders' Council, no resolution, no law goes without a fine. No law, no resolution, no this thing of any constitutional setting will go without a fine. Either a fine or any other measure that will constrain one from indulging himself or herself into that into what is prohibited. And so what happened was that Ngbo nation said, if you bring this masquerade to the market, you pay 80,000. And 5 of them is 450,000. And then I now paid. In fact, they called me to give me money. I said, no, this is not my money. Give it to the council. And then I opted to transfer 150,000. So I can tell you for free that the 150,000 was paid. And that was the time I now remaining 300,000. I now intervened because it was precedent. It was precedent for them to pay before negotiations will start. But I intervened and said no. Let them get home and then get ready for more interactions and then resolutions. And so they were paid 150 in the very glare of everybody. They paid. And it should be on record that only 5 were arrested. and those 5 were masquerades. And we expect that the spirits should fight for themselves. Now having said so, let me bring to our attention, gentlemen of the press, that nobody was coerced into that payment. Nobody is being forced into religious conversion. And we cannot preach heresy too, because as it is in religions, Christian religious practice, there is equally a heresy in traditional religious practice. If you go beyond what you are supposed to say that is conventional, and we wouldn't do that, and I won't dive into that.
Thanks for watching and stay tuned. Benita Awolise, The Mirror TV. For your product or business adverts, live documentary, project works, or social cultural events, please call us on 08165191946. The Mirror TV, we stand to give you the best.